Hi friends, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is time for my weekly weigh-in. Seems like I was just sitting down this time last week to weigh in, and here we are a whole week later, and it was a pretty good week overall. I talked in last week's weigh-in about how I had been feeling hungrier than usual. I had eaten all of my weeklies plus some. I had the holiday, Easter, where I sort of loosened the reins a little bit and allowed myself to just enjoy it and didn't stress too much. Because of that, my weight was up a little bit when I weighed in last week. I gotta say, this week was very similar. I found myself once again very hungry this past week, and I did a really great job of tracking everything in my Weight Watchers app. This morning when I popped in my weigh-in and started tracking my day, it popped up a little notification. I have tracked 30 days in a row, which is incredible and deserves to be celebrated. I've talked before on my channel about how I like to celebrate consistency, not necessarily weight loss. I mean, I celebrate weight loss, don't get me wrong. When I hit a new weight loss milestone, it feels great. I always do a little happy dance, but weight loss you can't always control. There's lots of factors that go into weight loss, you know, fluctuations, water weight, bloating, where you are in your cycle, lots of things can affect the number on the scale. But being consistent is something that is completely in my control. And I just want to celebrate the fact that I have been tracking every single day for 30 days, the good, the bad, the ugly. Sometimes I'm eating more than I should. Sometimes I'm not necessarily making the healthiest food decision, but I'm taking accountability by tracking. So that's a really great thing. But going back to what I was saying before, this week was very much like last week in that I felt hungrier, I guess, than I have felt previously. And I found myself using up all of my weeklies and even going beyond my points, both daily and weekly points. I think by the time everything was all said and done, at the end of the week, I was like at -6 for weeklies, which means I ate more than Weight Watchers suggests that I eat in order to meet my weight loss goals. I don't know how to feel about that, because on one hand, I feel like eating when I'm hungry is a win in terms of my mental health. I have definitely struggled a lot in the past with binge eating and then feeling guilty about it and beating myself up for it and really kind of like not taking the best care of myself in terms of mental health. So I feel like not restricting to the point of discomfort, not punishing myself by not eating when I'm feeling hungry is good in terms of my mental health, but long term for my weight loss, it's not the best, right? It's gonna make my weight loss journey slower, which is fine. Slow and steady, right? We've talked about this before, how I am not in a hurry, and you know, I want to do this in a maintainable, sustainable way. So I'm kind of in two minds about how this week went. Feel really good in terms of my mental health. I also saw some really great non-scale victories. I was able to go through my clothing this past week and get rid of things that are too big, which, as someone who is extremely plus size, I have found in the past when I have been on a weight loss journey that it takes longer for me to kind of shrink out of clothing than it would a more average sized person. You know, I have at this point in my journey lost nearly 30 pounds. I think somebody in a smaller body to start with loses 30 pounds and it makes much bigger of a difference than someone who's in my size body losing 30 pounds, because it's such a small fraction of what I need to lose overall. But even so, like I said, non-scale victories, I was able to get rid of some clothing that's too big. I have noticed some changes in my body. Not so much my body, but more my face. Like I can see the weight loss in my face. So the non-scale victories are happening. Also this week, despite the fact that I ate more than I should, I did see a loss on the scale. I essentially lost the pound that I gained last week. So when I weighed in this morning, I was 259.4, which from last week is a loss of, 1 pound. So, you know, I gained a pound last week, I lost that pound, but I'm still kind of like at the same place I was 2 weeks ago. So, I don't know, I'm in two minds about how this week went. I am happy to see that the scale went back down. I lost the pound that I gained. I would have liked to see a larger loss on the scale. But I am proud of myself for eating when I'm hungry, even if it means going a little bit over my points for the day. I did feel like I made really wise, healthy decisions for the most part. I did have a day where I went a little bit off the rails with choosing not the greatest options. So yeah, very much like a repeat from the previous week where I had like the excuse of Easter for indulging a little bit more. This week I didn't have a holiday, but I had a Saturday and, you know, justified in my head eating things that I knew I shouldn't be eating. And again, I've said it before, there's going to be days like that where, you know, you just eat a little bit more. Maybe you're celebrating, maybe you had a really rough week and you just need a break, whatever the case may be. And I think that that's really healthy. But if I'm having those days every week, that's a problem. So I need to find a balance there. So yeah, down a pound, feeling a little conflicted about my progress overall this past week. Moving into the new week, I've got some strategies that I've come up with to help me kind of get back on track. For one, I want to focus more on filling the voids in my day with 0-point foods. I don't want to legitimately feel hungry and deprive myself and not eat anything, but I think that there are ways for me to stretch my daily points a little bit so that I don't find myself hungry at the end of every day. So I think by filling the voids with more fresh fruits and vegetables, which are 0 points on the Weight Watchers program, choosing healthier low-point foods earlier in the day so that I have more points to work with towards the evenings when I generally feel hungrier. Maybe saving a handful of points for a late night snack if everyone in my family is having a snack. That way I'm not sitting there without a snack and feeling kind of crappy about it. I think those are all really good things. I definitely need to reach out more to my support groups, my little chat that I have in my Instagram DMs with the ladies from the Health and More in 2024 collaboration. I have been quieter in that chat room overall. So I definitely want to get back to that and lean on those ladies more. That's what this collaboration is all about, helping each other and, you know, being a support system, which you guys know I think is incredibly important. I have my weight loss support group on Facebook, which has been very, very quiet. I've had a handful of people join, but nobody's really posting. I'm not really sure what to do to get the ball rolling on that, but I can definitely post my own journey, my own struggles in there to hopefully drum up that a little bit and get some more support. Another thing that I did when I first started Weight Watchers, when I had a ton of success in those first couple of weeks, was I was double tracking. So not only was I tracking my Weight Watchers points, but I was also counting calories. Because in the past when I have done Weight Watchers, I have found that I actually sometimes wasn't eating enough calories. And I wonder if I should go back to that. Maybe during the day when I'm eating and staying on plan with Weight Watchers, I'm not getting enough calories. And then towards the end of the day, my body's demanding more. So I think I'm going to try double tracking again this week. It's more work, and I don't love having to do that, but I've had success doing that before. So I think just to get a feel again for what I'm eating overall throughout the day. So not only tracking my Weight Watchers points, but also just pulling up my Fitness Pal and getting a rough idea of the calories that I'm eating every day. I think all of those things will help. And also filming more what I eat in a day videos. When I've been successful on Weight Watchers in the past, I was filming and posting what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers videos on my channel almost every single day. Now, I don't want to inundate my channel with those videos, but perhaps doing like a what I ate this week on Weight Watchers and filming all of my meals and just posting one video a week. Either that or doing short form content and putting up a short every day of what I ate. Just another layer of accountability. I really thrive when I can be accountable to someone else. If I just have to be accountable to me, I don't find myself as motivated as if I have to be accountable to someone else. So I think that that's going to be a good strategy. And yeah, just finding a balance, figuring it out. And like I said, I'm fine with slow and steady weight loss when I'm doing everything I need to be doing, but I definitely feel like the last couple of weeks I've been a little bit too loosey-goosey, so I want to tighten things up a little bit. So that's the plan for the week. I also am going to make sure that I sit down today and watch all of the Health and More videos that have been posted that I am behind on, because I find those super motivating. As always, I'm going to link all of the ladies in the Health and More in 2024 collaboration. It's a group of us. I think we are like 8 or 9 people at this point. I'm going to link everybody that's in the collaboration down below. I encourage you to check out their videos as well. I'm going to definitely go through my little playlist of videos that I have saved for later to watch and use that to help me stay motivated. So yeah, definitely that is the plan for this week. Hopefully I will be able to sit down next week and say that I had a big loss, or even if it's just a little loss, that I'm confident that I did everything right, because that's what I want. Like I said at the beginning of this video, consistency. I want to consistently be doing everything I know I need to do to lose the weight. And that way, if the weight loss is slow, at least I don't have that question in my mind of, would I have lost more if I had done better? I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the plan for the week. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That really helps out my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. I post new weigh-ins every single week, as well as lots of other content, budgeting videos, day in the life vlogs, grocery hauls. Be on the lookout for those what I eat in a day videos coming soon. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.